Hi, I'm Ray. I'm in the garden today doing a few jobs. One of my jobs I wanted to do today is to sort out my roses. This is a David Austin rose that we potted up in a pot, and it's done quite well, but it's become very tall, very lanky. So I'm just going to give this a quick prune, and while we're at it, we're going to see if we can propagate some of the cut stems and see if we can grow some more flowers for next year. So this has got 3 quite thick stems, and once the roses grew it was really bending over. So I'm just going to give it a quick cut. I'm going to take away this broken branch, it's got a dead plant on it, and we're going to take away this one because it's a small branch, it's not really doing much. I'm also going to take away this small one down the bottom, and then another smaller one. It's just crossing them all. This one is brown, so I'm just taking that one away too. So now the main stem I'm going to cut just under the nodule, and we're going to do it about 15 inches tall under a node and top. Now this remaining piece we're going to try and propagate and try and get this growing, and the simple way of doing this is just putting it into some compost and not letting it dry out. So I'm just going to cut it by this node, and that's the piece we're going to try and propagate. Just going to remove that piece, I'm just going to remove that leaf. So we ended up with a little stem just like this. I'm going to take the second part and we're going to do the same again. Cut away the top, going to cut away bottom leaf, and I'm just going to leave that top leaf, just leave one bit of leaf left on there, and I'm going to just cut this one down by the leaf node, or it is by the leaf node. So we've got 2 nice cuttings we're going to put into the soil. So I'm using this old container, and it's outside, and this is our cuttings, and the simplest method is stick it in, and there we go. And second one, stick it in, and there we go. We tried the water method, it worked quite well, and then I forgot about it. It did reflower, but then I did forget about renewing the water and actually paying attention for them. So I'm just going to do some more cuttings, and then we can use this as our cutting bed. So this is a rose I planted from my father, and as we can see this one's gone quite tall, and we've got some old flower heads still left on here, and they'll be removing. But we can use the stem at the back, and we can try and propagate some more roses with that. So if you're a regular subscriber on my channel, then you would see that I picked up some rose plants from a skip, from a bonfire that were going to be burnt, and this is one of the survivors, and we can see it's actually flowered, it's grown some leaves, and the bigger one has grown a lot of leaves, so that's really successful. So out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we've got at least 3 that have grown, which is really good. And this is a rose that we also dug up from the allotment plot, and that grew quite well last year, and hoping this will improve for next year. So we're quite pleased about the roses, and we're going to carry on and do some more propagating. So this is the final result, and we've got a few stems and it's all nicely chopped back, and we look forward to this flowering in the spring. So this one has sent lots of shoots out, and this one is coming over my path, and it's been pretty well damaged, scraping against the wall, so we can remove that one. And we can see the pips, the roses are formed. So these 2 bushes are from the pound shop when they were selling them for £1 each. And we planted them here about 4 years, and they've gone pretty mad. And I like to go along the edge of the shed. So the 2 sticking up, I'm going to try and trail across, and then the others will be chopped. So I was hoping to use this stem, and some of it's been a bit damaged, but we can still use some of that. We're going to use some of the top part, and we'll propagate some of that and see what we can do. So this is the stem that we cut off, and I'm just going to trim this one down. Give it a go, worth a try. And we're just going to stick it in, just like that. So here we have our rose propagation farm. So we've got the back row is the cream rose, and the front row is the pink rose. I must leave a label because I'm bound to forget that. And there we go. If we get 1 rose out of all those, then would be a bonus. And at least all the roses have been cut back. So, I hope you found that interesting. It'd be good to see if we get any roses. And I'm trying to make my home garden into a rose garden, and that would be great. So, let me know in the comments, have you tried propagating? Simple way, stick them in the soil, or have you used the water method, or what method have you used? Let me know in the comments below. So, thank you very much for watching. Cheers!